I'm going to have to get a remote for that. Good morning. Welcome to our second morning show. We're about 5 minutes behind. I'm trying to figure out how to get that live video a little better so you don't have to watch me walk in. I'm just sitting in the chair. Once again, we are running a morning show, 7:30 every morning. We're going to talk about traffic, weather, and the headlines from the day before. On Mondays, it'll be a little longer show because we'll cover what came over from the weekend. You can also, one thing that I always forget to mention, you can follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, obviously, if you're watching us right now. You're on Facebook. We're also on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn, okay? And we're on Facebook. I repeated Facebook. We're on Instagram. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're posting in all those places multiple times a day. Great content being generated by these guys. Would really appreciate your support as we move forward with that. Again, I want to thank Danny Paline and 5 Star Printing, tablecloth, this sign here to my left, and soon we'll have a wall piece behind us that will absorb a little bit of the sound. And we had a comment yesterday asking us to move the camera from over there to here so that you can look straight at me. Looking for your comments on this live video, if you would please. First, your traffic, same as yesterday, usual spots, thanks to our partnerships with WVLA, WGMB, that is brproud.com, for providing us with traffic information this morning. You're looking at delays right after the Denham exit, at the O'Neill exit, and then, of course, at the 10-12 split. Got that one right today. Your weather today, also courtesy of BR Proud, is, if I get down here, it's currently 70 degrees, not too terrible. High of 92, only a 20% chance of rain today. We had that real isolated storm move through, move right out, and not too bad yesterday. And it's kept it a little cooler, but expect some high temperatures today. I have a correction to make to the solicitation ordinance story that we ran last week. There was an error in that the parish already had a solicitation ordinance on the books. The changes are going to give them a little teeth and the ability to enforce rules, fines, and possibly jail time if people are caught without a permit. There was already a permitting process. There was just nothing written within the ordinance that gave the sheriff's office the ability to punish those who did not follow the ordinance. That looks to be on track for tomorrow night for the ordinance committee. At which point it'll be introduced to the full council, won't be voted on until July. I hesitate to call it a fun story. It is an interesting story. The Walker City Council revoked a business license for a massage parlor inside the city limits due to a interesting visit from Chief of Staff Jamie Etheridge and Walker attorney Bobby King. They walked in and found ladies just sort of walking around in lingerie, maybe some risque behavior. The owner showed up and is going to try to sell the parlor to someone who has a license, and she will probably move away. You can read about the full details on our website. Again, I would like to make something clear. Our website is $5 per month, not per article. If you're having trouble staying logged in, please call our office, 225-665-5176, or get in touch with Drew Walker, Drew at lpn1898.com. If you're having trouble staying logged in, I promise, and I'm losing my pop screen here, I promise it is just $5 a month. It is not $5 an article. Next, the motor vehicle sales tax are up, which is surprising. They hit a major lag after the 2 years after the flood. A lot of people replaced their vehicles, and of course they had a new vehicle, so they didn't need to replace it. And the vehicle sales tax, which is collected in your home zip code, fell off drastically. It's moving back up, which is a good sign for local tax entities, but overall sales tax is down for parish-wide entities and cities. You can check the full details on our website or check the newspaper on Sunday. That story will be in Sunday's edition. U.S. Senator Bill Cassidy introduced a bill yesterday. That would give homeowners tax credits for disaster mitigation. That's improved roofing, lifting your home, that sort of thing. All those details are on our website. Please remember that's just an introduction. it still has to pass through committee and both houses and then be signed by the president. But it is a good start, especially for those of us here who face disasters and have to mitigate. Those details are on our website. They're also in this Thursday's paper. If you didn't know, we have switched to a magazine style on Thursdays. It's $10 a month. You get a magazine every Thursday and then a regular paper on Sunday delivered straight to your mailbox. Denham Beach Dutchtown on the Griffins on the back of Clement and Holstein. That's on sports. And something that's sort of near and dear to our hearts here at the Livingston Parish News. Denham Springs native Grayson Baracco, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, got the lead role in Disney's Newsies that's being performed in Baton Rouge. So of course that's all about us. Well, at least the way we used to be when they handed out the papers to the kids, who would then throw them on the corners or sell them on the corners and get paid for that. The last piece of information that I'm going to give out to those of you who are watching this show first is that we're coming to the end of the lifetime of call and comment. We, with the way that Facebook is now, as sort of an open forum, call and comment has kind of become a place for people to sort of dump things that they can't say on Facebook or probably shouldn't say on Facebook. Probably 83% of our comments that we get via the vast array of media that we accept, we can't even use for a wide variety of reasons that I'm not going to get into. But we are losing my pop screen again. We are going to try something different. Using polls and just the general forum of Facebook and having folks still call in, we're going to be looking for non-anonymous commentary on things that are going on in the parish that are really getting to people at that point in time. We did something with the school resource officers back in the fall. We were talking about drainage just a few weeks ago. And we will continue to do those things to try to get a feel for what the community wants, what we can do better, and create a little conversation and try to work with people on, are we wrong? Is somebody else wrong? What seems to be the problem here? And trying to get the data out to people who would rather have a conversation as opposed to just reading an article or watching a video. So look for that to start tomorrow morning. We'll be posting a little graphic on our Facebook page that'll get it started. And there's an announcement in tomorrow's paper that would be Thursday that's going to inform people about the change and how we're going to move forward. Looking to build community here. It's going to be just like when Call and Comment started. It was a little bit of community, but anonymous commentary just can't be trusted anymore. And we're having a real hard time determining what some people are trying to say. Making sure that only the facts come out. So we're going to move to this different style, and we appreciate everyone's patience on that. Again, short show because we're only doing yesterday. We don't have to come back through the weekend. Again, I want to thank Danny Baleen at 5 Star Printing for this tablecloth, that sign, and soon to be a billboard behind me. Hope you like the new camera position. Would love to hear from you in the comments if you didn't, or if you'd like to change, if you're interested in some other changes. We will definitely consider them. Last run around the weather. 70 degrees outside right now. 92 is your high. 20% chance of rain. Again, thank you to brproud.com, which is NBC WVLA 33 and WGMB Fox 44, both out of Baton Rouge. We have a digital partnership with them. Your traffic still looks to be about the same. Small delays after the Denham Springs exit. Small delays after O'Neill, and pretty rough delays after the 10-12 split. That's all if you're going west traveling into Baton Rouge. Thanks again for joining us this morning. We're going to keep coming at you every weekday morning, 7:30. I do apologize for being a little late this morning. I had a little technical difficulty going live, and we will see you guys tomorrow.